Here we go. What course? Wow, man, what a crazy couple days. We got my boy Black Horseman Promotions.com, man. What's going on, Black Horseman?
Oh, I can't call it, man. It's another day, another dollar, man. How you doing, bro?
Oh shit, man. You already know, man. I'm living, man. I'm living, man. I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? What's
No
going on,
sweat.
everybody in the chat, man? We back. We back. You already know we back, man. Corey Lee Boxing, man. We ain't never went nowhere, man. We all the way back, man. But yeah, man, it's been so much going on, man. We haven't even got a chance to talk since the fight has officially, I don't even know the word for it, off, postponed.
It
You
it
know.
never materialized ever.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, man. It's just crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like the way Eddie Hearn just be mind fucking people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like you already, you know what I'm saying? You already, you know, I say what we've been going on, what, you know what I'm saying? Let me shout out the chat first before I break this joint down, man. Let me shout out everybody in the chat. Let me show some love to you guys in the chat, man. What y'all doing over there, man? Let me see who we got in this chat, man. Let me see what's going on, man. Oh, we got the bangers in here. Oh, Callie, you around, man? You know you a hard person to get a hold of, man. It's like I'm calling Puff Daddy when I hit your phone up, nigga. Nah, I'm fucking with you though, man. I got you though. I got you though. I got you though. Let me send Callie that. Let me send Callie that that special joint, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me send Callie that joint, man. I don't be knowing, Callie, I know you be working this shit too, you know what I'm saying? So you got to get that paper, man. But yeah, man, salute to the chat. Who we got? We got Joe Lopez back with another banger question mark. You know we back with another banger, dog.
You already know, bro.
Yo, Ronald Finkley, what's
That's
happening?
my dog.
And we got Lowland Profits. What's good, homie? We got we got Emmanuel. What's good? We got we got Reginald Thompson. What's up, man? What's happening, man? 100 Boxing UK. What's happening? Will Magic Man. What's popping?
Oh, my dog, Will in the house.
Larissa Dana Johnson. What's
Johnson.
Gucci? Baby. And we got Boxing is me, man. You already know, man. Cali Enigma, what's happening, man?
What up, family?
How you doing today, man?
Oh,
You all right?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm chilling, bro.
Oh,
Man,
you,
work.
see, you was at work. See, I was right then, you know.
Yeah, I'm at work, man.
Yeah, your hours be. I mean, I know we on different hours, anyways. You know what I'm saying? It's 8:19 where I'm at over here. So what is it, like 5 over there where you at?
519.
Yeah, 5:19. But yeah, man. James said, "Congrats on the 1,000." Thank you, man. Really appreciate that shit, man. You guys helped me out a lot, man.
Monetizing in probably like about another 45 days, something like that.
Oh, 45. Damn. When you
yeah,
say
man.
when you
Hey,
say the
let me tell you
thousand,
this
when you
story.
say the thousand is just to get the process started.
Tell them, don't send super chats. Tell them to send that shit through like PayPal or something else. You'll get back more. You'll get more money, man. Because Google takes a bigger cut. So send it to PayPal and your others instead of
Yeah,
through
you
super.
can donate to my channel on PayPal at Corey Lee's Boxing or at Venmo at Corey Lee's Boxing,
Yeah,
you guys. So
Venmo and PayPal. Yeah, they pay out. They pay out more. Yeah, Google takes I heard a pretty good cut of your super chat, man. So you get more of a return from like PayPal and Venmo than you do super chat. Super chat a little overrated, man. I
oh,
mean,
you
even
said
I mean, like you want to appreciate super chat. Like I said, we'd be very appreciative of it, but
yeah.
we'd rather not help have Google. Google's already taken a big cut of your videos and your content anyway through the ads when you do
Yeah,
your AdSense and everything.
smash the hell out of that like button, you guys, on your way in. If you haven't already, smash the hell out of that. Just go wild and smash the hell out of that like button, man. But yeah, man, finally the saga comes to a screeching poof, halt. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those type of deals, you guys, where we finally get to talk about it. and then we finally can stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? That it's finally over, and we can go on with life now. We can go on with bigger and better things, you know what I'm saying, in the works for each fighter. And you know, and until they meet again, you know what I'm saying, until negotiations start again, we can you know, we can stop the talks with the negotiation talks right now.
I don't think there's gonna be no negotiations. I mean, Wilder said me, he said, fuck you and your offer. He said, I ain't fucking with y'all no more. Wilder said he ain't fucking with them no more. 51-0. And I already told Wilder, I already told Wilder this too. I said, you know what? If they really want to fuck with you, if they really want to make money, if they still really want to make the fight with you, they got to give you 60%, come to America, give you all the power. Unless it's that, don't even bother with them. Because you know what I mean? That, other than that, because they just go do some more fuck shit. Now, I heard that they have like some type of April date. No, that's not what they're going to do. What they're going to do is they're going to make the Dillian White, because Joseph Parker's about to get robbed. So after they rob Joseph Parker to fight, unless Joseph Parker can get the knockout, Dillian White is going to versus Antoinette Jenner. That fight is definitely going to be the next fight after that. Hey, I ain't watching none of that stuff.
Hold on. Let me break down. Hey, so before we get to any of this shit that's going on after this joint, I want to get, you know, let me get Black Horseman's thoughts on this shit, and then let me get your thoughts too after that, Cali Enigma. Black Horseman, man, how you feeling? You know what I'm saying? How did you feel, dog, when you finally knew that it was officially over? Like the negotiations were done. Both camps are moving on, and we can finally breathe. We can breathe a breath. How did Deontay Wilder said it on either the 78 interview or the boxing boys interview? He said, "When I go outside, I breathe fresh air. I'm always by the water, baby." So yeah, man, how did you feel, man, when it was all said and done? Black Horseman.
Man, I didn't feel shit. I was just like, I told y'all niggas.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel a motherfucking thing, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You know, I was just shocked that everybody really thought that shit was gonna happen, man. I was just sitting back like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Several times you asked me on your, you know what I'm saying, on your live, you know, what are the chances of happening? I said, no chance, nigga, -8. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, I put out videos where I stated that this man, Deontay Wilder, is wasting his time. You don't never chase a hoe, especially a hoe that don't want you. You know what I mean? And he should have just been focusing on his legacy from jump. Once that 50 million was turned down, that should have been a wrap. Should have been the end of it right there. You know what I mean? He should have just moved on to another opponent. But he allowed himself to get played. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people did their little reporting on these, you know, on Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua and it's his own app and all this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, man, you know, all we did was get him free promo over here. And, you know, this should just be a lesson to any American champion, dog. Don't ever try to make them the A side. Don't ever try to go out there chasing after no champ out there. You know what I'm saying? Because in my honest opinion, I feel like Anthony Joshua is a dirty fighter. You know what I mean? That's why he's avoiding Deontay Wilder. And, you know, it was about, you know, Deontay Wilder did everything he could possibly do to get that fight. And in the process, you know, Anthony Joshua just exposed himself as a fraud. Eddie Hearn exposed himself as a fraud. And, you know, hopefully the UK fans' eyes are open now and they can really see these guys for who they really are, man, which is just flat out frauds, you know. And I just feel bad for Deontay Wilder, man, because he's super emotional now. And like I say, his next opponent gonna get that motherfucker. He gonna get that thrashing for sure. You know what I mean? But now he got to pick up the pieces. He got to, you know, get over his emotions and shit. Like, you know, like breaking up with somebody and, you know, you got to realize that, damn, I got to just move on. You know what I'm saying? I got to find somebody else. It's the same situation with Deontay Wilder. He got to find somebody else new, man. Somebody to give him that action. And, you know, hopefully he get back in the ring and just start knocking dudes out like he normally do. But, yeah, I didn't feel shit about that, bro. I been knew that shit wasn't going to happen.
So, yeah, Cali Enigma, man. What's going on, my brother? How you feeling now that the fight is officially not happening and all negotiations are finished right now? Finito. And you know what I mean? No mas to all negotiations. You know, it was a long process. It was a long, drawn out 3 months, you know what I'm saying? And that's definitely not to be saluted. You went through 3 months of negotiations, and neither side came to a conclusion. You know, we got talks from, you know, Wilder's side saying they agree, and we got talks from, you know, Eddie Hearn's side saying they agreed as well. You know what I mean? My personal opinion is, I mean, Eddie Hearn has been, you know, caught lying before. You know, and Deontay Wilder's side, you know, for the most part, they haven't lied yet, man. So with that being said, Cali Enigma, how were you feeling? How did you feel when you finally got the news that all negotiations were finito, my brother?
Oh, I already knew. I told you this. I told you this months ago when we first started streaming together.
Nah, you and Black Horseman, man. Yeah. What am I do with y'all? Man?
Well, you know my shit's authentic, nigga. I've been saying this shit. I've been saying this shit.
Yo, bomb squad.
Like Corey, I had to tell Corey, like, nah, I still think it's gonna happen. I'm like, nah, bro, it ain't gonna happen, man. No, because I mean, if you pay attention, Eddie Hearn has been saying the whole time. He's talked about fighting Jarrell Big Baby Miller. He's talked about fighting Povetkin, and now you can already see him laying the groundwork. So why should Wilder wait? Well, like Wilder's not going to waste his time with this dude no more. What he wants Wilder. He's actually with the UK fan, the casual fan listens to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn uses Wilder to help him build fights. You know what I mean? Because the casual UK fans are stupid. I'm just going to keep it right there. Because the casual, not the real fans who actually pay attention. There's some real fans who've been bought by Eddie Hearn. But the casual fans who will listen to anything he says, they believe. So what he said, oh yeah, we're gonna give you the Wilder fight. He's not gonna give you the Wilder fight. What he's doing, he's already setting the fight, the matchup between Dillian Watt and Anthony. You know, that's what they said. Well, it's really Antoinette.
Starting his acting class, yo.
it's Antoinette. That's what it is. He's Antoinette Jenner, and
let me ask you this. Let me ask both of you guys this, man. You know, I got since we got that out of the way, that side of the way, how you guys felt about it, you know what I mean? Now that we're moving on, you know, and I want you guys' full breakdown on this, man. It's looking like we're about 95% positive that the Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin fight will be going down next. I think they're talking about around September, October. You know, we can get into the specifics about the dates and stuff later. But you know, Black Horseman, you know, your official breakdown right now on that fight. Does Anthony Joshua, aka Cali said it, Antoinette, get stretched? Or does he come back home to the UK? Or where does the fight happen at, man? Black Horseman Promotions, man. Break it down, man. Then we're going to go to Cali, man.
Well, it's not going to happen in America. So, you know, in that aspect, I don't give a fuck. But, you know, I made the best cheat win. You know what I'm saying? Made the best cheat win. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. You know, I think I heard of something about it going to the purse bid. So I think Cali, you know, he's more knowledgeable about that shit. Because like I said, I don't follow UK fighters, bro. I really don't. You know what I mean? I can give my opinion about this, that, and the third. But my personal opinion is both of them some cheating.
Yeah.
Put them on PEDs.
Both.
And, made the most juiced up man win. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, it's not good. It don't matter who wins, whether Joshua wins or Povetkin win. It's not good for boxing, man. You know, I did a video earlier, man. It's just like dirty fighters are ruining the sport. You know, they ruining it for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? You got clean athletes. You know, Deontay Wilder, he's enrolled in that Vital Clean Boxing program. You know what I'm saying? He's a WBC champion. And this is why Anthony Joshua is really delaying that fight. This is the reason why he really ducked Deontay Wilder, is because he know he a dirty fighter. And he don't want to get popped dirty. Just like Povetkin got popped, just like Luis Ortiz got popped, just like anybody else who had anything in their system got popped. You know, Canelo, everybody else, you know, they got popped. You know, that's when it comes to that WBC side, you know, and he don't want to be the next one added to that equation because he will be losing more than 50 million. You see what I'm saying? If he gets popped dirty, he's looking down the road. Like, man, if I get exposed as a dirty fighter, you know how much more money I'm going to lose down the road? So that's how he looking at that shit, bro. That's why he don't want no parts of Deontay Wilder or that WBC Vita Clean Boxing program, random blood urine testing. He don't want that shit. You know what I mean?
So damn. So Cali Enigma, man, how you feeling about this situation, dog? I mean, damn, man. You know, Alexander Povetkin versus Anthony Joshua, the showdown this fall, you guys. And it's one of those type of showdowns, you guys, where, you know, the Deontay Wilder fight, you know, versus Anthony Joshua might not ever happen, because I'm telling you right now, everybody at home and everybody listening here, man, if Anthony Joshua's goes, the 50 million goes as well. Because let's be honest, you guys, if these guys both keep winning, the fight has my personal opinion is I think the fight gets even bigger. But you know, I really wanted to see the fight now. Maybe that's me being, you know, stingy. Maybe that's me being greedy. You know, but I really wanted to see the fight now. You know, I wanted to see the fight. I know you guys at home and women at home wanted to see the fight as well. You know, but we didn't get the fight. You know, we didn't get the fight that the fans truly wanted, the biggest fight in boxing. My personal opinion is, you know, a fight that'll go down in the history books is one of the greatest fights, you know what I'm saying, in my personal opinion. You know, but you know, as far as revenue, you know, as far as the fight goes, Anthony Joshua was already in some pretty good fights, you know what I mean? Like the Klitschko fight, that was a back and forth battle. I still say that it was one of the biggest, you know what I mean? That was one of the biggest heavyweight fights that I've seen, you know what I mean, in the last decade. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the best heavyweight fight that I've seen in the past decade. You know, the Anthony Joshua versus Klitschko fight. How, you know, Klitschko got knocked down, then Klitschko came back to knock Joshua down, then fucking Joshua wound up coming back and knocking Klitschko out. And you know, it's one of those things. And then you follow that up with the Deontay Wilder Luis Ortiz fight. So we had back-to-back, you know what I mean, heavyweight classics. You know what I mean? So with that being said, how do you think the Alexander Povetkin versus Anthony Joshua fight goes down, Cali Enigma?
Well, I don't know if it's gonna happen, because I mean, I know AJ was begging the owner of the Zone yesterday, please don't make me go to He said, please, I don't want to go, or I didn't want to go to Russia. Can you please donate to me? Or because I'm like Alexander Povetkin, what he's gonna do is gonna knock my bloody head off, knock me on me bum. I don't want to do that. So he said, so basically, what I don't know what to do. He said, you know, I know it hurts. He said,
Black Horseman, get the strap, man.
So here's the thing. AJ came out today and said, Antoinette, he came out today and said that if he has to go to Russia, he's gonna vacate the WBA title. Pussy! He's a bitch! He's a bitch, like I told you. Fucking pussy. That's y'all champion over there in the UK.
Oh!
You know what? Like I said, I don't care right at this point. I don't care if we ever see that fucking fight. I'm talking about Wilder versus Antoinette Jenner. I don't care if I ever see that fight, because
I told y'all he was a hoe
over there.
That's what hoes do, bro. When they don't get their way.
What's going on, Weed Degree, Mr. Boxing today? Bracy won. What's going on, everybody? Weed Degree, Joe Lopez, you know, Mosquito. And we got everybody in the building. Shout out to the chat, man. Please smash the hell out of that like button and subscribe. We're talking heavyweight boxing right now. We're talking back to the promised land, baby. Corey's Lee's Boxing, BlackHorsemanPromotions.com, and the Cali Enigma Boxing Network, right? Cali Enigma is
Boxing Network.
Boxing. I got it right.
It's boxing. It's now boxing and sports. So
another one.
Yeah, I added because I've been talking college football.
I feel you though. That's what's up though. That's what's up. You know, you got to do the sports.
Yeah, go into other endeavors, especially to touch about some other stuff, especially with the garbage going on in boxing right now. Since you got in the UK, and then he got his pimp Eddie Shermhead over there. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, it's always good. We actually have sports that makes way more money than y'all bullshit over there. You know, it's called college football. College football makes way more money than y'all fucking soccer over there. College football, where we have hundreds of thousands of people in stadiums every week, every Saturday, makes more money than y'all fucking when you kicking that little ball around that nobody gives a shit about.
Wolf. What's up, DeLone Wolf, and what's up, DJ Yo? But that's what I wanted to ask you guys. You know what I'm saying? Now that we got this fight, man, you know, the fight is over. I mean, what I mean is the fight is over. We can look elsewhere. We know who Anthony Joshua is fighting. He's fighting Povetkin next. You know what I mean? Yeah, you heard it here. I know it's 95%. I know all of the details haven't been, ironed out yet. But there's no way in hell after the biggest fight, $50 million got turned down, that the Povetkin versus Joshua fight doesn't happen as well. I think that, because it's mandated. It's a mandated fight, so it has to happen. You know what I mean?
Gotta be a
Eddie Hearn, he can vacate too. But Eddie Hearn, if he wants to keep those straps, can only duck but so much, baby. You gotta put up with shut up, baby. And I think Alexander Povetkin's got I think he's got just as good an opportunity as any other opposition that Anthony Joshua has faced.
Let me ask you, Corey.
Shot. Hold on real quick. He's got just as good as a Klitschko shot. He's got just as good as a Joseph Parker fight. You know what I mean? And all of those guys lost, but I think he fares with, all of those guys. I mind you that Povetkin's only loss comes to a Klitschko, you know what I mean, in a hard fought, lopsided win, in my opinion, for Klitschko. I think he won almost every round. But, Povetkin pretty much got badly beaten from the reach for all 12 rounds. Klitschko and Joshua fight different, in my opinion. Plus, that was a younger Klitschko that fought Povetkin. And that wasn't a Klitschko that wasn't a Klitschko that came off a Tyson Fury loss either. So, with that being said, I think it's going to be a competitive fight. I think that Joshua can get clipped in that fight. So, watch out, you guys. For all you Anthony Joshua haters out there, you've got to watch out for that lucky punch, man, because that punch could come, and that fight, that punch could come, and that Povetkin versus Joshua fight, man. Let it rip, Cali Enigma.
Let me say it. I just want to ask you a question, but before that, let me say this: on September 22nd, my Texas A&M Aggies plays Alabama. Same time that the Antoinette Jenner fight. Against do you think I'm going to be watching? Just like most Americans will be tuning into the great games on September 22nd. No one's going to give a fuck if that fight happens. But let me ask you a question real quick. I just want to ask you a quick question.
Kelly is doing all kind of dookie shit all over the UK.
Will Magic Man, Damien. What's going on, Robert? What's up, everybody? The Odd Fella. What's happening? Smash the hell out of that like button. Mr. Boxing today says, I thought the Hook fight was debatable, but yeah, technically Povetkin has one loss. Yeah, me too. Joe Lopez, for 50 mil, I would fight both of them and Hearn. What the hell is Joshua's problem not accepting that money? Hey, man.
I'd pay to fight Hearn.
Les 92 says, yo, what's good, Corey Lee? I think Povetkin forced the purse bid, and I would pick Povetkin to win by KO in that scenario. Real Magic Man says, I don't think Povetkin ever fully recovered from that Klitschko fight. Damn, you think so, man? That was a while ago. Man, it was a beatdown, though, dog. He got beat the fuck up. If you guys ever want to watch any film on Alexander Povetkin, watch the Klitschko fight first, and then watch all of his wins after that. But you gotta watch that one as well, though. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get a good picture and a good feel for how Povetkin might fight, or he might have learned from his mistakes. You know what I mean? He might have learned from his mistakes. There's a saying.
AJ don't fight tall, man.
Yeah.
AJ don't fight tall.
That's the only thing. But that's what I'm saying.
AJ still should win that fight.
That's another reason why he could get clipped, because he doesn't fight tall.
AJ still should win that fight. Dude got clipped by David Price.
Hey, how tall is Povetkin though?
Povetkin's like 6'3".
6'3".
Yeah. Let me say this though. Let me ask you a question, both of you. I know Black Horseman don't give a shit, but I'm asking him anyway. If Antoinette vacated the WBA title to avoid going to Russia, wouldn't that prove? Would that prove to you that he's a bitch? Or you already know anyway, but would that be like cherry on the top for you?
Maybe it'd be enough for the UK fans to be like, okay, yeah, this is a motherfucking bitch we got from the UK. But you already know, we know he is the ultimate bitch. You know
if what I'm saying? Does what now, Cal?
I know. I said if AJ,
go ahead.
I said if AJ vacated the WBA title in order to prevent from going to Russia, would you consider him to be the ultimate bitch? Because to me, he'd do that. There's no way I believe he's ever going to fight Wilder. Because that tells me that this dude is a coward. He's an uber coward.
He's a diva, bro. That's more like on some diva shit.
Yeah, because he actually said he would vacate. He actually said that today he would vacate the WBA title. He said that today if it goes to Russia, he's vacating the WBA title.
You think so?
He said it. He said it.
What?
He said that shit. Yeah.
I don't think he's confident enough.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm misquoting you or anything though, but I got it in his mouth, man. I don't know. I mean, he worked hard to get that WBA strap. He fought Klitschko to get that WBA strap.
Hey, he was going to vacate the WBA title if he was going to have to fight Luis Ortiz, which is why after Luis Ortiz popped dirty, Eddie Hearn paid the WBA to remove him from the rankings. You know what I mean? He also got suspended. That's why Eddie Hearn I think he should be banned for life. Remember that when Eddie Hearn came out saying all that stuff? Because he didn't want that fight. They didn't want that fight, man. I'm trying to tell you. Eddie Hearn also paid the WBA to order this fight between him and Povetkin. Because he didn't want to fight Wilder, man.
Hey, Callie, when is the last time Anthony Joshua fought outside of the what's that arena that he fights at all the time in Wales?
You talking about Wembley? Are you talking about Cardiff, Wales?
Cardiff. In Cardiff. Yeah. When's the last time he fought out of there?
Where y'all from, man? I got two England hosts on here. What's going on, man? Where y'all from,
bro? Devastating hooks and shots. So much seem to get some.
How do y'all feel about Anthony Joshua out there, you guys?
Anthony Joshua's a homosexual, man.
Oh shit! Callie didn't even use the accent with that.
He's come out the closet. He's always with that one black dude with no shirt.
He's on the shrooms. He's on the shrooms.
Just tell him to come out the closet. We already know about the dude. He's always hanging around naked with that one black dude.
Elizabeth.
Yo, y'all funny as shit, yo.
Hey, but that's a real question though. When is the last time he's fought outside of Cardiff, bro?
I mean, Anthony Joshua. I'm not sure. You know that Charles Martin fight probably could have been that Charles Martin fight probably could have been in the USA, but Charles Martin wasn't a big enough star yet.
That was at the O2 Arena, I think.
That was at the O2 Arena. He fought I think he fought 2 or 3 times at the O2 Arena. That's a popular stadium for the UK fighters out there, the O2 Arena.
So all of his fights has been
Conor McGregor fought at the O2 Arena as well.
He's never had a fight outside of the UK, man.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear right there.
Even going back to the amateurs, man, when even in Olympics, he fought from the Olympics all the way through and staying in the UK.
EJ Boxing, what's up, man? What's going on? We got everybody up in the building up in here, man.
He was getting ready. He was getting ready to go to Las Vegas for Vladimir Klitschko, and he was ready to go to Brooklyn.
What's up, man?
Yeah, he was getting ready to go to Brooklyn for Jarrell Big Baby Miller. So he was going to go to the U.S. for 2 other fighters, but he can't go for $50 million guarantee.
What's up?
That's a hoe.
Beatrice Beats, what's up, man? Fella. But yeah, man, like I said, man, it's one of those type of situations where, man, we gotta figure it out, man. And it's one of those type of situations where once we figure out what's going down, and once we figure out, who's fighting who do you guys think that? And this is a question that I wanted to ask you guys. That I just thought about in my head again. I wanted to ask you this earlier, but now that we got Anthony Joshua and Alexander Povetkin out of the way, Where does Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, go? The current WBC heavyweight champion of the world and the longest reigning heavyweight champion of the world. Go ahead, the Black Horseman. Who should he fight first?
You know what, man? I think he should take some time off, man. You know what I mean? What? I think I'll be honest, bro. I think he shouldn't jump back in the ring. Like, after all of this shit, bro, you need time to kind of...
The fight's already been made, bro.
I was hoping this dude would say, hold up, Callie.
I'm going to give you my reason why I'm saying what I'm saying.
How the hell you going to say that, though, man? We could have said anything in the world, but that...
You saying who do I want to see him in there with after this? Really, it could be anybody. Like I said, it could be Brazil. It could be fucking Big Baby Miller, anybody. But I think that he needed to take some time, man, to recuperate from all of this shit, man, because he put a lot of energy into going after this fight, bro. And if he get into that ring, bro, too soon, he gonna either, nigga, damn near kill somebody or get knocked out by being just too emotional. You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe in Deontay Wilder. I'm not trying to shit on him and everything like that, but sometimes, going into a fight too emotional can be bad. You know what I mean? In my opinion. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can be too angry, too emotional, and you can be trying too hard and you can get clipped your damn self. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if anything, either take a light touch or just take some time off, man.
Oh, okay. We got P Money said, "What's good, Cali? What's up, Black Horseman? What's up,
P Money?
What's up, P Money?
What's
we
up,
got MXD. What's up, man? We got Lawrence Williams. What's up, man? Reese Mack. What's up, man? But yeah, man. Lawrence Williams says at Corey Lee's Boxing, Wilder should fight Brazil in September, and the winner of Klonaki versus Charles Martin in December. I ain't really feeling none of those names. I don't
even know
Lawrence Williams. I ain't no disrespect though, bro. But I ain't feeling none of those.
Klonaki Stretch Spilka. That's what he knocked him out.
Huh? So who'd you say?
Klonaki Stretch.
Oh, I know that. I already know who Klonaki is, but I'm saying Deontay Wilder stretches all three of them motherfuckers. The fuck? That ain't even a fucking question. That's like, when will it happen? You know what I mean? Like, when is the fight happening so we can watch the stretch season?
No, but the Brazil fight is already built, though, bro.
We need to see Wilder stretch somebody. Like, we don't need to see Wilder. We don't need to see Wilder in there.
Hey, we watched Wilder stretch somebody 39 times.
I know, but we need to see Wilder get this shit off his chest, bro. He pissed, bro.
Yeah, he pissed. So, I feel bad. This is another thing I want to tell you guys and everybody in the chat as well. I feel very, very bad for Deontay Wilder's very next opponent. He's getting the business.
Hey,
stretch laid out, supersized limousine stretch with the bucket seats in the back.
Yeah, it's Dominic Brazil, and Dominic Brazil has already been such a fucking hater. You guys remember Dominic Brazil? Dominic Brazil. I have no problem. I mean, I have no problems helping Antoinette Jenner train for his fight with Deontay Wilder. I mean, I just what I'm gonna do. I got to make sure that Antoinette Jenner's ready to go. I mean,
hey, but look, Callie. But the thing about that shit is, at least you got somebody that's bold enough to get stretched.
Yeah, but and he sued Deontay Wilder and called the cops on him.
Hey, the boxing is me says at Corey Lee Boxing. He says Wilder next opponent is getting a Amir Khan treatment.
Hey, EJ Boxing Live. I saw you talking shit in the chat, motherfucker. Fuck you. Anyways, let me say this about you real quick. Let me go to say this to you anyway, bro. Yeah, cause hey, let me tell you something, homie. Your boy is a homosexual, man. He always rolling with that dude with no shirt on, rubbing on each other, and he got weed agree to giving him back rub too. That's why he come here. We already said it. Weed agree and AJ got something going on, bro. Just want to let you know that.
What comes out of nowhere, like boom.
There's that oak shit. Them oak niggas unleash on you when you least expect it.
Yo, yeah, it's like, we talking about Wild. He's like, hey, EJ, like, but yeah, man, back to the Wilder talk, though, man.
Homie.
Smash the hell out of that like button, you guys. If you guys are just coming in and guys are just seeing this joint for the first time, smash that like button and please subscribe, man. We give you that great content, man. We won't let you down. Our live show is every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's our, weekly show that we cover. The panels here, man. We cover all the subjects, man, and that's just lit, dog. Every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, you guys. So just remember that.
Brian Jennings, Deontay Wilder is a good fight. I agree with Mr. Boxing today too. Two Americans, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good fight. Brian Jennings is definitely a good opponent.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't like Brian Jennings fighting that Demchenko. I mean, what the fuck? What kind of fight is that? I don't want to see that shit.
Wait, did you say Brian Jennings is a good fight for Deontay Wilder?
Deontay Wilder stretches everybody in the division, bro.
Oh, okay, but that's not a good fight, bro. He stretches in 2 rounds.
No, everybody in the division, at least Brian Jennings should at least go have an opportunity with better defense and more skill to eventually at least stretch the fight out a little longer before he get clipped. But at the end of the day, all those dudes getting stretched, every last one of them. I'm just telling Big Baby Miller, everybody said I want to see this one. They all get knocked out, even Fishness Jenner, who's been playing with Oscar De La Boy George.
So look, let me ask you guys this. Let me ask you guys this though. Who do you guys think that can last with Deontay Wilder right now? You know what I'm saying? Who do you guys think fair? Who do you guys
you mean
see that
who can last the most rounds?
Up? Yeah, who could possibly fare up with Deontay Wilder right now?
Nobody.
Well, you talking about? Well, only thing we can give you is who can last the most rounds.
Superman to the rescue.
Why do you think Jenner's trying to avoid the fight? He know it. Matter of fact, his fight is gonna be shorter than Brazil.
Ife Ajagba. Yo, that dude is a beast. Yo, Ife Ajagba gets a lot of love on his channel, man. That dude's a beast. We watched his fight.
But he's slow as fuck.
We covered his fight live, yo. And that dude got some power, man. Real talk.
But he's slow.
Hey, Corey and Kelly. Shit, PBC just uploaded that fight, his recent fight, when he knocked the dude out in that first round and made him look like he was dead. And somebody commented, because I put a comment, I said that vibranium, and somebody commented on my shit and said that Ife Ajagba is supposed to be sparring Deontay Wilder pretty soon.
I already told y'all that. I told y'all that like a couple shows. I was like Ife Ajagba. He did an interview with the Nigerian telecast, and they interviewed him, and they were like, how do you think you fare, with the current heavyweight champions right now? And he said, well, I sparred one of them, and he said, who was that? He said, I sparred Deontay Wilder. And, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I snuck that in on a couple shows back, Black Horseman.
Yeah,
you might not have caught that joint, though.
My bad, bro.
It's all good. It's all good. But that's good work, though, you guys, right?
Yeah.
If you want to learn,
you don't hear good
work.
Yeah, you don't hear any of these prospects, though, talk about how they stretched Deontay Wilder. Funny thing, though, you hear prospects talking about stretching Antonio Jenner. But y'all think he going to beat Wilder. This motherfucker gets stretched by prospects. Y'all got to pay for fake-ass champion, bro. That dude is a bitch, man. I'm laughing at this dude. This dude's a clown. He knows his money. He just going to get clipped. This fight's over. It's going to be a very brief fight if they ever fight, but they not. Because he's a hoe. He's a hoe bitch. And I know a lot of y'all Jenner fans don't like it, but I don't give a shit. That's the good thing about me. I don't care if you like it or not. And I hope it hurts your feelings and you get the tissue and you want to cry to your mama. I'm pretty sure that we'd agree live with his mama. But still, though, I just have to throw that out there. Then I know that a lot of you guys are living with your parents still. Wow. You know what I mean? Grow up, get out of your parents' house, man. And I promise you, you'll have that your day.
But like I said, man, I don't know. I know, it doesn't look good for Anthony Joshua and team, Joshua. I mean, it doesn't look good in the aspect of this. It probably looks good on his end, getting more money for fighting, lower level fighters. Because let's be honest, the cream of the crop is Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. That's the cream of the crop. And I feel like there's a huge gap from Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. There's Anthony Joshua. Listen, y'all. There's Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder up here. And then down, all the way down here, you guys, you start with you got your Brazils, you got your Spilkas, you got your, fucking Dillian Whites, Joseph Parkers. They're all in the same category, you guys. So, for me to say that, anybody else will go the distance with these guys should be sparking every last one of these heavyweights that are left. If it ain't Anthony Joshua and it ain't Deontay Wilder fighting each other, it's stretch season, baby, for both fighters.
Shit. I like that. Stretch season, nigga. Fuck strap season. Stretch season, nigga.
Yeah.
All right, bro. You talking about this? Tell me to slap myself. How about you come make me slap myself? I live on 98th Avenue in East Oakland, bro. You can come.
Come on,
I know this one thing though. Check this out.
Black Horseman, get the strap.
Get the strap.
He was fighting. He was fighting out here in my city, bro. He was in my city shitting on himself.
Y'all is too funny tonight, man.
I mean, I'll be happy to oblige you.
That subscribe button. I know you guys in here that ain't subscribed. Subscribe to Coy Lee's Boxing. Come on, man. Show some love, man. You know what I mean? But with that being said, you guys, man, I guess we're not gonna really know right now offhand who Deontay Wilder's fighting next, huh? Well, I'm not gonna get his opponent out of neither one of you guys, huh?
Well, somebody said in the
I asked Cali Enigma the shit. He go ham on the chat.
It's Dominic Brazil, bro. It's Dominic Brazil.
Talk to us, Cali.
Dominic Brazil.
This nigga gives his address and everything. Like, wait a minute.
No, hey, Corey Lee, for real. It's Wilder versus Dominic Brazil has already been confirmed.
Oh, shit.
And then it's Benavidez versus Darrell on the undercard, bro. That's a good undercard. Benavidez versus Darrell is on the undercard, bro, of that Wilder Brazil fight. PBC killing it again.
Wait a minute. So that's already official? That's made already?
Son.
I think it will.
Damn.
Be Brazil. Boxing today, Brazil. You said I think it will be Brazil. Yeah,
hey, Cali, so you said that fight is already made. Where you at though? 98th Avenue, Oakland Airport. Let's get it.
Cowards.
Talking about it's dumb, and they already put like I said, they already put Benavidez versus Darrell on the undercard, bro.
Yo, but that's what I'm asking you guys, man.
For the WBC Super Championship, man, that fight is underneath the Brazil Wilder card in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Smash the hell out of that subscribe button, you guys. If you haven't already subscribed, man, show some love tonight, man. But yeah, man, with that being said, you guys, I truly think that, I really truly think that Anthony Joshua, if he can truly get past, Alexander Povetkin, I'm not going to say he can't, but my personal opinion about the Anthony Joshua Povetkin fight, I think that, Alexander Povetkin fights really, really well inside. He has that surprise punch Sunday. He has that special punch, you know what I mean, that could come, you know what I mean, from left field somewhere and spark you. I watched that David, I watched clips of that Price fight, that David Price versus Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin was hurt in that fight, okay? Povetkin got clipped and was visibly hurt in that David Price fight. They said David Price clipped Anthony Joshua, so he does have power. That's that keeps coming. That's residual. In later rounds. But then David Price, eventually got stopped and he got stretched. I'm not gonna lie, David Price got stretched by Alexander Povetkin, and but it showed me flaws in Povetkin. It showed me flaws that when Povetkin is pushed and and is hit back, numerous times, that he could possibly fold. I truly thought he was gonna quit, man, in that Klitschko fight. It did not look good in that Klitschko fight, man, and it didn't look good in that Marco Huck fight neither. Shout out Mr. Boxing Today. He mentioned that earlier. I watched both of those fights, the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? So Alexander Povetkin, man, and Marco Huck is a cruiserweight. He's a cruiserweight. He only fought a heavyweight that one time. He's a cruiserweight, man. Marco Huck is a cruiserweight. And I think Marco Huck can make light heavy. He's not even a natural heavyweight. And he was lasting. He was not only lasting with Povetkin, some of those rounds, he was giving Povetkin the business. I think that was fight of the year. Mr. Boxing Today, let me know if that was fight of the year, or I know that was a candidate. I know for a fact that was a candidate of fight.
And which fight you talking about? Povetkin versus who?
Alexander Povetkin versus Marco Huck. It happened a couple years ago. I watched that fight live. And like I said, that was before I started my channel. But that was an awesome fight, man. They were both going right back and forth. I thought that Alexander Povetkin was going to stretch the hell out of Marco Huck. That was not the case. You know, Marco Huck kept coming back, and Marco Huck hurt Alexander Povetkin, man. That was supposed to be, I'm not going to say it was supposed to be a stay busy fight for Alexander Povetkin, but nobody thought it was going to be on that level. Nobody thought that Marco Huck was going to, you know, go in there and do what he did. You know what I mean? Alexander Povetkin got the nod, but man, what a battle. If any fight took a lot out of him, I think that fight might have took more out of him than the Klitschko fight.
He's a clean boxer.
You know,
he's a clean boxer too. I'm looking at his box rate.
Hey, look, Cali and Black Horseman. I think that's why Alexander Povetkin needs to get on that shit, because when he gets in, he takes ass whoopings. You know what I mean? Until he stretches the guy, he gets hit. Alexander Povetkin gets hit, you guys. He's not one of those Roy Jones or one of those Floyd Mayweather where he shells up and he's real nimble on his feet and he ducks punches. No, he wants, his game is, you punch me once, I need to punch you twice with all power. That's how he fights.
He got clipped by that slow ass. Go ahead, Black.
I'm gonna let you finish, Callie. It says that he's a heavyweight, but I'm looking at his box rec. I saw that he lost to Alexander Usyk, Maurice Bradis. So he was in the cruiserweight. It says World Boxing Organization World Cruiserweight. So was he in like that tournament or something like that? Because it says that he lost that cruiserweight. He got like 3 losses at cruiserweight. So he must be kind of up and down. You know what I'm saying? Going to cruiserweight and then back up to heavyweight. This guy, Marco Huck.
Yeah, I'm not fair on that.
Man, about Marco Huck, man. You know, he's one of those. Yeah, like I said, Marco Huck is one of those guys. You said if he fought at heavyweight, what'd you say?
Well, I'm looking at his box rec, and he got a few losses at cruiserweight. He lost to your boy Alexander Usyk in the I don't know if it was that tournament or something like that they be having. I don't know, but his last fight he won, but the fight before that he lost to Alexander Usyk at cruiserweight for the cruiserweight title.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess he kind of goes up and down.
So you say he goes up and down with it?
I guess so. I mean, because they have him as a heavyweight, but he has a couple losses at cruiserweight because he lost to your boy
Marco Huck. Hey, look, what's Boxing Today in there, man? Boxing Today, let us know. I thought Marco Huck started his career at cruiserweight. Look, Mr. Boxing Today says Huck held the WBO strap. He made about 14 successful title defenses. Like I said, he held the WBO strap at cruiserweight, though, you guys. That was at cruiserweight.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that shit.
I don't know
the WBO.
Se. Yeah, I don't know per se, you guys, what Marco Huck started his career at, but cruiserweight was definitely a home for him, you know, and that'd be an understatement. In my personal opinion, he wasn't that good at heavyweight. In my personal opinion, you know, he'll get stretched by any of the heavyweights. He's too small. He's way Marco Huck is way too small. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy and my pound for pound #1 fighter right now, Alexander Usyk, stopped Marco Huck. You know what I'm saying? Something that Povetkin couldn't do. So it was one of those type of situations where
hope for Usyk that he gets a raw deal. I mean, he gets a fair shake up in Moscow, man. That's crazy. He said he wanna. I guess he's got to go for the knockout. In my opinion, I think he has to go for the knockout.
See, look, that's what Mr. Boxing Today said. He said he bounced up to heavyweight to challenge Povetkin. See, that was a fight that he was supposed to lose, though, you guys.
Wow.
He bounced up to heavyweight to fight Povetkin and get a shitty end of the deal, and then he went right back down to cruiserweight and fought in that tournament. He was in that World Boxing Series tournament.
Okay. Yeah. But get out of here, man. But let me say this real quick, man. For we'd agree. Tom, I'm always hating on the UK. Actually, I don't.
Man, man. You don't have to answer the weed
No,
degree.
I just
Yeah,
want to
bro,
say
you
this
getting
last
too
real
emotional
quick.
with these
Man, weed
trolls,
degree.
man.
I'm not getting emotional. I just want to
Weed
say this.
degree is a known troll in
I know,
my fucking joint, but you know what I mean.
I'm
Like
not
I
fucking
said,
with him. It's all
he
fun.
long as he don't keep it
That nigga
disrespectful.
blaze
I
up
know.
and fuck with
I'm having
niggas,
fun
bro.
with
That's
this
all he
though.
do.
I know I'm having fun with this though. That's why I fuck with him.
All right, so
Let me
what
say this
happened?
real quick. I said so. I used to just root. I used to root for quite a bit of UK guys, but you know what? I used to be nice, but then people like you talk so much shit about Wilder that I had to start telling the truth about what's happening. The truth between the history between UK fighters and American fighters. And the fact is, American fighters be dusting y'all ass, be waxing y'all ass. Pause. But we be beating the shit breaks off y'all ass on a regular basis, whether it's here, on the moon, in another galaxy, in another dimension. It doesn't fucking matter. We beats the brakes off your ass. AJ was about to meet the same fate, which is why Eddie Hearn, who saw Kell Brook get his ass whooped, you know what I'm saying? Saw the same thing. We just saw Maurice Hooker go over there and whoop Flanagan. You know what I mean? You guys are used to taking L's, aren't you? Aren't you guys used to watching them L's? I know you gotta like it. We'd agree. I know you love that. I know this. Yeah, because you know I am being patriotic. I get patriotic when y'all start talking shit. So yeah, America is king of boxing. Live with it, bro. Live with it.
What's up, JMJ2121 in the chat? Just showed up. What's happening, brother?
What's going on, you guys in the chat, man? But yeah, Cali, that's what's up, though, man. Like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? You already know, man. Don't even worry about them dudes. But yeah, man, I think that, you know, the Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin fight, I think that'll go, you know, I think that that'll possibly, where does this fight happen, though, man? We haven't got on that yet. You know, we've been hearing a lot of different, you know, things about, you know, this big billionaire manager that Alexander Povetkin has. I think his name is Rabinchenko or no, Rabinski. Okay, Rabinski. You know, he's a very, very wealthy Russian, you know, Russian made and a Russian born businessman. And you know, I want to say he's a billionaire, but I'm not exactly sure on that.
That's
but
what I've heard.
He's very, very high up on the food chain and in Russia.
$24 billion.
Huh?
He worth $24 billion.
Well, damn.
Nigga, how?
He's worth more than Eddie Hearn, you guys.
God, how the fuck do you be worth $24 billion, nigga? Doing what?
And from what I heard, you know, I don't know if this is true or not. These are just rumors, you guys. So don't take this and run with it. These are just rumors. From what I'm hearing is that, you know, Eddie Hearn is looking to link up with somebody that's as wealthy, that can put up a lot of money as well. So this purse bid might get absurd, you guys. If they can't come to a deal. And what a purse bid is, you guys, for you guys in the chat that don't know what a purse bid is when two sides can't agree on a fight purse, and you know, they pretty much, you know, are at odds, and you know, one side saying one thing and one side saying another thing. So a purse bid is now has to happen. You see what I'm saying? And when a purse bid happens, is the way you win a purse bid is you both write down, you know, how much money that you're willing to bid on the fight, you know what I mean, for you to have the fight, pretty much. And say the fight is $1 million, okay? You bid, you know, $1.1 million just to make sure you get the fight, you know what I'm saying? Or you outbid the other guy, or so you think, and you bid $2 million because you think the fight's only worth about $1 million, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna bid $2 million. I think I can make at least 5 off this fight. I'm gonna bid, you know, $2 million. It'll be good. We'll have a fight, you know, boom, bam. The problem with that is Eddie Hearn has been outbidded before with far lesser, you know, opponents and far lesser fighters. He got outbid with I think it was either Jarrell Miller or Dillian White, one of his you know, peon, you know what I mean, fighters that he has in his stable. And what happened was, when he got outbid, the guy bid so like triple times as much as what Eddie Hearn bid. You know, so it went from about 1 million. You know, it went from 800,000 to I think the guy bid 1.8 million. So it almost tripled, you guys. So it was one of those type of situations where, wow, he can be outbid that big. Who's to say? And that wasn't even Rybisky. That wasn't even the guy from Russia. You know what I mean? The Alexander Povetkin versus, Anthony Joshua fight. I'm gonna go out on a limb and boxing Black Horseman. I could get your opinion on this as well. That'd be greatly appreciated. What are you thinking that this fight will probably be around? This Joshua versus Povetkin fight.
You said when?
No, what do you think that this fight will be around at the purse bid? You think it'll be about 5 million, 10 million? What do you think the starting bid will be? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think it'll be around? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think, one of the bids could possibly be? I mean, how much money do you think this fight is worth? I'm gonna go with like maybe
in the UK. I mean, damn.
I'm gonna go. I don't know, but I'm gonna go between 5 and 10 million.
Damn. I mean, for who though? 5 and 10 million
for Alexander Povetkin versus Anthony Joshua.
Right, but I'm saying who gets the 5? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you talking about Povetkin, this guy has this
5 and Anthony Joshua gets 10.
But if what you call it, Povetkin wins the purse bid, that means that they get the venue, right? Which is going to be in Russia, right?
Yeah, they get the venue, yeah.
So if they get the venue and all of that, wouldn't he be able to get more of the money?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those type of deals where, I'm not sure how all of the back end works with all of that type of shit, man. But it's one of those type of deals, man, where, I mean, the shit can get real ugly, you guys. I mean, I'm being honest, because a purse bid with Rybisky could get very ugly, you guys. He's a very wealthy guy, and Eddie Hearn has nowhere near the amount of money that Rybisky has. You know what I mean? He has crazy, stupid bread. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, like I said, you guys, man, it's one of those type of deals. And Al Heyman doesn't even have that money that Rybisky has. And Al Heyman has a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Your boy Eddie Hearn better call Al Heyman. Try to get some help.
Now, I don't know who you're going to call, man, but you need to call the Ghostbusters.
Call somebody, bro.
Back with another banger, Ghostbusters. But yeah, man, it's one of those type of situations where, we can't wait to see it, man. I hope that Deontay Wilder, whoever Deontay Wilder fights next, which, I would love to hear from you guys in the chat. If you guys think, so pretty much P Money says all that faith you put on him, and now you have to go to insulting cats on Corey Lee. Oh, y'all talking about some other shit on there. The chat has blew up, you guys. The chat has officially blew up. Weed Degree has shaken up everybody.
Weed Degree fires up a blunt.
Weed Degree
pisses dudes off in the chat.
That's what he does.
And laughs about it.
He does.
That's how he gets off, man.
That's what he does, yo. But yeah, man, to respect the Smoke City Mobcast, man. I know them guys are just ready to go live. I gotta go get something to eat. I still gotta make my lunch for tomorrow. So I'm still about 2 hours away from going to bed, man. But with that being said, man, this was another great quick episode of Corey Lee Boxing. We're gonna go in overtime tomorrow, you guys. So we'll be here at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. Me and Black Horseman for sure be here. I think Cali Enigma will be here as well. We might have a couple other people on as well. But with that being said, Black Horseman, you got anything to say and tell everybody about any of the topics we talked about tonight, my brother?
Yeah, man. One thing I gotta say is that, once again, man, we gotta clean up this sport, man. I think the dirty fighters are hurting the sport, but
hey, Weed Degree, chill, man. Chill with all that. You got to get put in time out, man, because you can't keep calling guys pussies and shit like that. We got women in here, man. You know what I'm saying? So try to keep the joint on a level playing field. And it's always you. So it ain't nobody else, because it's always you that's cussing. You know what I mean? Everybody else be chilling, but it be you. So don't take you've been in time out before. You know how it go. You get 300 seconds, you can come back and say your goodbyes or whatever. But yeah, man, with that being said, you got anything to say? What you were saying, no Black Horseman?
That nigga like the kid in kindergarten class always get paddled and shit and just never learn. I'm like, damn, this nigga
Yeah.
get paddled again. But yeah, man. You know, I just think that just to throw that out there, man. Shout out to Beverly Rose and K Black Boxing. I saw them put up videos stating that the Clarissa Shields versus Hannah Gabriels did better. It peaked higher than the Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker fight. And so that's saying something, man. You know, when the women fighters in America can do better ratings than UK men, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, I think boxing, man, you know, when it comes to our sport, I think boxing is down, period. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's boxing fans deserve some good fights, man. You know, Deontay Wilder needs to get back in there and do what he do best. You know, shout out to Cali Enigma who was on a little earlier. He says that they already quickly have another opponent. Deontay Wilder has an opponent, and it's going to be Dominic Brazil. And then on the undercard is Andre Durrell versus what's the guy that he said the for the middleweight title? Ben was his Benavidez. That's his name, Benavidez. So for the middleweight title. So that's gonna be on the undercard or whatnot. So that should be a banger. You know what I mean?
On the undercard or what?
Of the Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Brazil.
Oh, all right. I'm down with that. That's
what he was stating. So, you know, maybe Dominic Brazil will be that first body. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because Deontay Wilder, man, is coming off. He's gonna be going in there with so much rage, bruh. And then he's gonna be thinking about all the stuff that this dude Dominic Brazil been saying leading up to this shit. And then him not getting the fight that he wanted to get. And the last time he didn't get the fight that he wanted to get, the dude leaned back on the rope. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how he did remain stubborn. So we'll see what happens, man. But I mean, I just the excitement of boxing has been lost from all of this politics, the dirty fighters and dudes ducking and all that shit. So I just hope boxing, man, get back to its you know, get back to a good spot, man, because it's not looking good right now. Women outshining the male boxers right now, so got to get back on point, man. But that much said, man, you know, we'll definitely be back tomorrow. You know, like you said, 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock on the West Coast, West Side. Shout out to my brothers on the West Side, Cali, Enigma, Bracy One. You know, all my G's out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I miss my G's out there in the Cali. But yes, indeed, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep supporting Corey Lee Boxing, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I mean? For all the ones that's new. And shout out to the moderators holding it down. Just remember, y'all keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got certain ones that's loyal trolls that come through. You know what I mean? Like Weed Degree, you know what I'm saying? He cool, but sometimes he get out of line. And he got to get checked and put in time out. But at the end of the day, man, it's all love.
Man. Definitely, man. Every time I was looking at it with degree, man, I was like, every time I look down, bitch, then I'm talking pussy, then I'm looking up, then I'm like, bitch ass motherfucker. I'm like, yo, chill. Like, goddamn, dude. But yeah, man, let everybody know where to follow you so they can subscribe to you, your website and all.
Well, yeah, man. Y'all should already know, but blackhorsepromotions.com.
Yeah.
Black Horse Promotions right here on YouTube. All the icons to my social media is right there on my homepage. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to, you know, subscribe to me, you can. You know, I put up content every day. You know, I go live with Corey Lee Boxing. I got the UGC live, so I'm going to kick that off probably this weekend, but I'm going to support my brother Corey Lee tomorrow. So, you know what I mean? Y'all just keep supporting us, man. We're going to keep putting out this content for y'all, man. We're going to keep it all the way 100, letting y'all know what's going on in this boxing world. Not just about Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, because there's much more boxing going on. But we definitely going to let y'all know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Corey Lee Boxing, man. Always gracing me with his platform. You know, sending me a link. And every time he do, you already know I'm there, brother. So I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man. With that being said, man, I appreciate, you know, blackhorsemanpromotions.com and Cali Enigma. This was a spontaneous show. If you guys hit your notifications, if you click them on and then off and then back on again, if you're having notification, you know, mishaps or whatever, and you're not getting your notifications, that's a good way to try to fix that situation from what I'm hearing. And if you haven't, got the notifications, at all, well, you got to hit the notifications to get the notifications. Duh. But with that being said, you guys, it was another banger. This was a quick banger, but this was for sure a banger. We got a lot off of our minds and off our chest, and we got to hit
welcome
one
back,
of the hottest.
Degree. Sorry, bro. And it is a great channel.
We got, man, we got, what I'm saying? Like, we had to touch on these subjects, you know what I mean? And we had to come back and we had to, tell everybody, how we truly felt about these subjects, about the whole, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder situation. And, we had to handle it, man. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get some shut eye. I got to work at 5 a.m. in the morning. So with that being said, man, you have definitely been hit with another banger. And until the next time, you guys, be safe. And I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Peace.
Peace out.